The latest Toyota Supra, or GR Supra as we now have to call it, may have been somewhat controversial at launch, given that it's basically a BMW Z4 underneath, but that hasn't stopped people from buying the front-engine sports car in droves. When the car launched just over a year ago, most markets only received the 3-litre straight-six version, but in some parts of the world you could also buy a 2-litre 4-cylinder model. But as of January 2021, the car is now available in the UK, serving as a cheaper, if less powerful and less evocative way into Supra ownership. However, as we're about to reveal in our list of 5 things you need to know about the 2-litre Supra, it could prove to be a better driver's car than the 6-cylinder model. Well, on paper at least. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos just like this one. You may be wondering why Toyota has decided to lump a 2-litre engine in a sports car known for its 6-cylinder growl. Well, it all comes down to the company's technical partnership with BMW. As you may know, the GR Supra is essentially a rebodied Z4. The German carmaker already offers a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine in its 2-seater sports car, badged either the S-Drive 20i or S-Drive 30i depending on the engine's power output. Therefore, Toyota slotting a smaller engine beneath the current 3-litre straight-six was somewhat of an inevitability. Besides, the Supra 2-litre has been on sale in Europe and the US for almost a year now. Us Brits are just late to the party. With that out of the way, let's get into the numbers. The 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine produces 255 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. That matches the performance of BMW's Z4 S-Drive 30i and is some 80 brake horsepower down on the straight-six engine Supra. While it's not nearly as powerful as the 3-litre model, the 2-litre Supra is still a capable sports car. The 4-pot model can sprint from 0 to 62 in a brisk 5.2 seconds, only 0.8 seconds shy of the range topper, and its top speed of 155 mph is identical to the straight-six car, as both are electronically limited. Remarkably, the smaller engine car could actually handle better than the 3-litre model. The motor is said to be 100 kg lighter than the 3-litre car, a considerable weight saving, and its smaller footprint means it can be mounted further back in the engine bay for a 50-50 weight distribution. Sure, it won't sound nearly as good as the 6-cylinder model, but that doesn't mean it's any less of a driver's car. Cheaper models typically come with slight visual tweaks to set them apart from their more expensive siblings, and the GR Supra 2-litre is no exception. That being said, the differences are pretty small. As standard, the car comes with 18-inch wheels as opposed to the 19-inch black and silver 5-spoke rims available on the 3-litre car. You also get a slightly smaller colour palette too. There is, however, a limited run launch model called the Fuji Speedway Edition, named after the company's racetrack near, you guessed it, Mount Fuji. The Fuji Speedway Edition comes with 19-inch forged alloy wheels in matte black, red door mirrors and red brake calipers, and it's only available in metallic white. There's also red leather trim inside the cabin, but only on the driver's side. That's probably something to do with the 2-litre being a driver's car. A front-engined rear-wheel drive 2-litre sports car? Isn't that basically a GT86? Well, in some ways yes, but the 2-litre Supra isn't here to cannibalise the company's entry-level sports car. Where the 2-litre has a BMW-derived interior wrapped in leather and Alcantara, the now discontinued GT86 is far more basic. And given that it only had a 2-litre boxer engine developing 197 brake horsepower, it's nowhere near as powerful as the 4-cylinder Supra. However, Toyota is planning a GT86 replacement next year that'll no doubt share the same underpinnings as the new Subaru BRZ. It'll allegedly be called the GR86, and it's likely that it'll get the same 2.4-litre boxer engine as the new BRZ, outputting 228 brake horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. That's 31 brake horsepower and 45 Nm more torque than the outgoing model. That could certainly put the GR86 closer to the entry-level Supra on paper, but the latter's more advanced running gear and higher interior quality should help it sit comfortably above the GR86. Then there's the price. The 2-litre Supra comes in at £45,995, making it some £7,000 cheaper than the 3-litre car, with the GR86 likely to cost between £25,000 and £30,000. It'll also sit well clear of the firm's entry-level sports car. If the Fuji Speedway Edition catches your eye, you'll need to fork out £47,395, but you'll need to be quick as Toyota will only be making 45 examples. Orders are open now, with deliveries expected to get underway in the coming weeks. In the meantime, head over to yesauto.com for all the latest car news and reviews.